Hey guys, it's Dave Frederick, and this week's Leaders Tip is simple. As a leader, you need to be clear even when you're not certain. One of the biggest things that hinders an organization from accomplishing what it could is that the leaders aren't clear on where they're going or on why they want to go there. It's one of the most common leadership mistakes around. I know I've been guilty of it many times. We just aren't clear with our people about what we want to see happen. Sometimes that's because of a lack of communication skills. More often, though, I think it's because we aren't sure that we're right. And if we're not sure we're right about that direction, we tend to hedge our bets by becoming vague. That almost guarantees that nothing is going to happen, at least nothing that's of real importance. As a leader, we need to push past the fear that we aren't right. Setting direction or casting vision always has a subjective aspect to it. It's seldom, if ever, a case of being right or wrong. We aren't talking about moral issues here. So even if you aren't absolutely sure you're right, you owe it to your people to be clear, to be as clear as possible. You can even acknowledge that you aren't absolutely sure it's the perfect answer or the right direction. And you can acknowledge that a case could be made for something else. That's fine, because it's true. But at the end of the day, if you're the leader, you have to make a call. You have to set a direction, and you have to be clear about it. People may disagree with you, but they should have no doubt about what they're disagreeing with. Now let me be clear again. I'm not saying that you have to insist that you're right. Clarity isn't certainty. That's not the issue, and it's not helpful to focus on that. But if you believe that your church or organization is supposed to focus on reaching out to your community, for example, you have to be clear about that. Be clear about where you're going and why you're going there and how you're going to get there. If people disagree, that's fine. It doesn't mean that they're bad people, and it doesn't mean that you're wrong. Just don't let them be confused, because then nothing will happen, either good or bad, and both your people and you will be frustrated. So be clear even when you're not certain. You'll be amazed at the difference it'll make.